welcome back to my channel. I am here with Crystal and I'm so excited to have her. Crystal from Crystal Clear ESL. I'm so excited for what she's going to show us today because it just ties right in with gamifying your lessons. So she has a really cool tool for teachers, and I'm going to let her explain it, what it is, and then we want to show you how it works. Okay,
Brilliant.
Crystal.
Thank you so much for having me, Natalie. I'm really excited to be here too. You're right. I think everybody knows me for the last 5 or 6 years as Crystal from Crystal Clear ESL. But today I'm highlighting my newest project. Basically, when I finished writing the curriculum for Crystal Clear ESL, I felt that solved a big problem that online teachers had with regards to curriculum. And it got me thinking, what next? What is the next biggest problem that online teachers have? And the answer to that, in my mind, as an educator myself, is the ability to host sort of all of the business and educational functions that an online teacher might need under one platform. So you're not losing time and money by doing what I call app stacking. So enter Funclass, which is, it started out as a really fun gamified learning portal online classroom. So if you think Zoom or Google Meet or the like, this started out as a competitor. And the feedback that we got was largely that students and clients didn't want to migrate off of these well-known learning platforms, even though some of the features with Funclass were better. And so we've just relaunched as not a virtual classroom, but rather sort of like a wrapper or a Zoom app to complement Zoom and later other virtual classroom platforms. So what does that mean? It means, if you look at this picture, that the Funclass USPs, so our unique selling points, the gamifications, are embedded directly on Zoom. We're so excited that we've been officially approved by Zoom to launch within the Zoom marketplace our very own Zoom app. And it very much complements what Zoom offers. You know that Zoom was constructed originally as video conferencing software. It's really not up to scratch for online learning, particularly where young learners are concerned. And that's where we found our roots with Funclass. So in the image, you can see a traditional Zoom classroom here on the left with all of the controls, apps, and features that you're used to with Zoom. And then on the right here, you can see the Funclass app that launches within Zoom and really gamifies your lessons. So in terms of additional features, we offer the reward function where students can choose between 3 rewards assigned by their teacher during lessons. So if your student, has a correct answer or is helpful to a fellow student or classmate, or has been, really attentive, and you want to motivate them by recognizing their positive achievement in the lesson, you can give rewards in real time. And those rewards pop up for your students. So I'm going to show you more about that later. As well, at the end of the lesson, you can celebrate in a group class with a leaderboard. So you launch the podium and the class can have a little celebration as to who has had the most rewards. Now, you can see a sneak peek for my next little video with Natalie about the pet shop and the student portal, but there are also business administrative tools built in, like creating courses, tracking lesson history. What you can see on the left here, it's automated feedback. We also are offering student payment and teacher payroll on our admin model. So for Academy clients, those are brand new options. You can do scheduling of your lessons and track them on the calendar. It's easy one-click lesson launches. You can manage homework and share a wide variety of file types. And again, there's a tutor management system if you already run an academy. So let's jump right in. I want to show you what it looks like on Zoom. Any questions so far, Natalie, while I set this up?
I think it sounds fantastic so far, and I love the ability that is just right there in Zoom on that right-hand side. You can see it. It's so fun. And students can see this as well, or is there your view?
So this
as a
is
teacher?
both. This is what I see as a teacher. And what I especially love is for teachers who are very used to Zoom, nothing has changed. Everything is still in the same place on that left-hand side of the Zoom classroom. And you've still got all of your same functions like annotation, whiteboard, and access to all the existing apps as well. So if you're used to embedding, let's say, Kahoot or quizzes into your Zoom classroom, or you use a function for like math tools, that will still run simultaneously to the Funclass app, which is amazing. Oh, and I should also mention, Natalie, this is huge for centers that might really want to offer a free Zoom account, but they find themselves stuck by the recordings. We had one client, for example, who said that they were always having to pay for Zoom Pro because the Zoom storage capacity was so low on the basic account. It only stored like a couple of lesson recordings. So Funclass kind of does one step over that in that you can migrate the recordings from Zoom onto the Funclass app with really massive storage bundles already included in the Funclass membership. And that way, if your lessons are less than 40 minutes and one-to-one, you don't have to pay for Zoom Pro because you can use the free Zoom to link to Funclass. So this is huge.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say my student has done a really great job at something, given me a correct answer. I'll pop over to my Funclass app in the classroom and I'll click launch reward. Now you can see these 3 treasure boxes here and it says test 7 student is choosing a reward. The student is actually receiving that reward on their screen as well. And they can just click to choose it. There, I don't know if you could hear over screen share, but there was a celebration.
It was like a little, yep.
You heard it, and some confetti. And now we know it's a randomized allocation of experience points. The student just got 28. So you can see their XP total has increased. I'm going to click confirm. And like I said, at the end of the lesson, I can go ahead and launch the podium, which doesn't mean much in a one-to-one lesson because obviously there's no comparison between points earned among numerous students, but you can see how much fun this would be at the end of a small group lesson. And the great thing about Funclass rewards is they actually mean something. So I know a lot of attracting platforms out there offer rewards, but then at the end of the lesson, they sort of just like fly away and they don't mean anything. Funclass rewards are tracked. They feed into the student portal where the student can use them to nurture and level up and customize an avatar in their own time. So it's also not a distraction from lesson time.
That's awesome.
And we're really, really excited to bring this to teachers and make it really accessible. I mean, the pricing starts from £6 a month. So that's less than $10 US.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for showing our leaderboard. And we are going to dive into that class pet in our next video. So watch that one. I'm super excited to show you guys what those really cute pets are and what that process will look like for your students. And all information about Funclass is down in the description box. So feel free to click that link and learn more about it. And I will see you guys in the next video.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye, Crystal.